Mm, That's super interesting. So starting off with looking at like reliability, how reliable would you say the ancient manuscripts are, and like, can we trust the authenticity of the New Testament?
Yes, of course we can trust them. And I say that for the reason I just said a moment ago. It isn't because people ask us to trust it or some pastor or priest says so in church. It's we have the documents.
Mm,
And of course, having ancient documents, it's not just the Bible. I mean, if we have ancient documents relating to all kinds of texts from antiquity, Greek text, Latin text, but Hebrew, Babylonian, I mean, you name it. And so the biblical record compares very well. It doesn't just compare well, it's the best. There is no other literary tradition where you have so many manuscripts. And why is that important? It's because you can compare them, put them side by side, different manuscripts. And so they are, they're manuscript. Manu is hand, right? Script is a handwriting. So they're handwritten documents. And when people write things out by hand, just as surely as when people today type or keyboard, they do make mistakes. And when you're copying things, your eye looks at a manuscript and you look back and you write it. You can leave a word out or you can leave out a whole line. Sometimes you repeat a line. So there are mistakes that are made in manuscripts, but no two scribes in two manuscripts make exactly the same mistake. And that's the beauty of it. And so if you've got 10 copies or 100 copies or more than that, and you compare them, you can sniff out where the mistakes have been made. Usually they're pretty obvious, and then you know how to correct it. So you're always able to go back to what the original text was. So we have so many witnesses. It's not like some documents where we don't even have a complete copy, and we know some parts are missing, but we can't restore it. Well, the Bible's not like that at all. We have so many ancient copies. We can compare, we can restore. And so when you buy an English translation of the Bible, the Hebrew Old Testament and the Greek New Testament, you can be confident that you've got the text the way it was written a long time ago.